Hello, and today we'll be checking out the plugin that's the OpenCart Guest Order plugin that basically helps the guest customers to check the orders and the order return details. And the guest customers can check the order information and can apply return for their orders that they've placed within the web store. Apart from that, the guest customers can also check the return status and its information with the use of this particular plugin. So today I'll be showing you the workflow at the guest end, how the guest users can check the orders and can make use of the order return option on the order view page. So right now you can see that I'm at the storefront for the OpenCart platform based web store, and I'll be placing an order for some products here. So let me add a few products into the cart. So I've just added two products to the cart, if you can see, and here you can see that I've not registered and I've not logged in. So as a guest we'll be making a checkout, so I'll just tap here on the checkout button. Kindly note that I'll first show you the workflow here, and then we'll be seeing how we can check the order details and the order return. But before that, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So here I'll be choosing the guest checkout and I'll tap on the continue button. Now we'll have to enter the details here, so let me enter the details first and we'll be proceeding thereafter. So I've entered my first name, last name, my email and the address as well. Now let me tap here on the continue button. Thereafter the guest customer just needs to choose his delivery method. Tap continue, and after choosing the payment method he'll have to tap here on the continue button, and lastly to confirm we'll have to tap on the confirm order button. Now as soon as the order has been placed, you can see that the order has been placed. Now the guest customers have this option in the top. As you can see here, we have the guest checkout option, wherein we have two options. One is the guest order and the guest return. So let's check the guest order first. So here I'll have to enter the email address that was used while I placed the order as a guest, and then we have to enter the order ID, and thereafter we'll just tap here in the guest order button. So you can see that we have successfully accessed the order information. So here's the total of $180. Here's the address, and here's the free shipping, cash on delivery that was selected by the guest customer. Now we have two different products here, as you can see, and here we have the order history as well. Now whenever the order is being or the order status gets changed, the customer can or the guest user can come to this particular section once again and check his order history for his particular order statuses. So that comes under the guest order. We also have the option of the guest return. I'll just show you that, but before that, to return an order within which we have some products, we can make use of the return button, as you can see. So for example, let's return the big modern necklace for the guest user. So it brings up the product return section. As you can see here, we have the order information details already filled in. We have the product information and the reason for the return. So here the customer needs to choose the reason for the return. So we'll just choose it as received wrong item, for example. Whether it's opened or not, you'll have to choose that, and if you have, you can enter some other details for the faulty product as well. Thereafter we'll just tap here in the submit button, and you can see that for the returns submission for the product there has been successfully done. And now let's tap here in the continue button. So that was how we can make a return. Now if I go to the guest return here to check the return status, I'll have to enter again my email address and the order ID and hit enter. Now here you can see that the return ID right now is 12 and the return status is awaiting products. The date edit, the order ID that was actually there within which this particular product was there, the customer name. To view more details, the guest customer can tap on the view button, and here he'll find the product information, the reason, received wrong item, opened as yes, and now I can tap here on the continue button. So whenever this order is being processed, the change would be reflected under the respective be it the guest order or the guest return itself. and after the admin has processed that up. So that was much about the OpenCart guest order and the order return for the guest users, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow. And now let's hop on to the admin backend panel and let's see what different initial configurations are for this particular plugin. So I've logged into my admin backend panel, and to make the initial configurations, I'll navigate through extensions, then modules, and under that we have the guest checkout completion. As you can see, so for that we'll have to tap here on the edit button, and under that the admin can edit or set up the guest checkout completion settings. So here we have the option to enable or disable this particular feature. That's this one, the guest checkout for the guest order and the guest return. The admin can set up the guest checkout, and this is the text to be displayed, or it's for on the given link or the form content. The same goes for the guest order. Then we have the guest return. So this is the guest checkout, the guest order, the guest return. So basically you can set those up, and you can customize them as well from this particular section. Thereafter just tap here on the save button, and we are done installing and configuring our OpenCart order and the order return plugin. And I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow of the same. And if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements, then kindly do get back to us at support@webcool.com, raise a ticket at webcool@ueds.com, or contact us through www.webcool.com/contacts. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great